Guys, thank you for tuning in. You're watching TOJ. I'm your host, Rico Suave. And Rick Ross ain't doing good. I was heading to the gym and I seen the video, the link from TMZ. And TMZ reports that Rick Ross had some kind of seizure, or basically somebody in his house found him unresponsive. And he was slobbering at the mouth, wasn't breathing, wasn't responding. And I'm going to say this before I go further in the video. Whoever that person was that found Rick Ross, thank God that motherfucker was woke at 3:25 in the morning. Now, that's not to say that that these guys wasn't in a studio recording or whatever, but a lot of times when somebody is in a situation where they catch a seizure or something, it's usually by themselves. And however you believe in God, believe in miracles or good luck or whatever. Thankfully, somebody was with Rick Ross when that shit happened. So I want to say that I find it interesting that a lot of these young rappers, man, like Lil Wayne had that seizure. I think it was a little over a year ago when the airplane had to stop and they had to reroute themselves to like a hospital to get Lil Wayne some help. I don't know if he was, if he had another seizure or something, and he wasn't on life support or nothing, but he was in hospital for a couple of days. He was dehydrated, and the same thing with Rick Ross. They said that they thought he had pneumonia first, but whatever Rick Ross has from 3 o'clock, it's March the 2nd, 2018 today. So 3 o'clock, maybe it's I think it's 8 o'clock to no, it's 7 o'clock right now. So over 12 hours ago, it's almost 16 hours ago. This man was in the hospital and his condition got worse. Now Rick Ross is on life support. I mean, his heart is not beating, and that's sad, bro. I really hope this dude don't fucking die. I seen Rick Ross in New Orleans at Mardi Gras World, and this is like when he had Push It to the Limit in Port of Miami. He had that song Better Not Cross That Line with Akon. I saw him. I saw Rick Ross that night. And I seen Rick Ross again when he came down here for something else. Like I think it was the All Star game. So Rick Ross is in New Orleans a lot, and I know some of Lil Wayne family. I don't know his daughter, but I know his people in Hollygrove. So it kind of sort of hit home because these are other black men. I mean, I'm 42 years old. Lil Wayne got to be like right at 31, I think. And Rick Ross can't be no older than me. So these are young dudes, bro. And a lot of times my cousin Pat died in his sleep, 16 years old, had a heart attack in his sleep, and we was in high school. So fortunately, somebody was around when both Lil Wayne and this situation with Rick Ross, and both of these men are fathers. They have kids. So I don't like that these niggas on, and it's mostly trolls. But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. This whole generation of trying to out scum each other is asinine, is juvenile, bro. Some of the comments on TMZ was like, well, they took chicken off his menu and he had a heart attack. I mean, just dumb, stupid shit. One dude was like, you know, unbury Mike Brown and bury Rick Ross. The man not even dead yet, and they already, and the racist trolls is out in the comment section making stupid comments, bro. I mean, really uncalled for dumb shit. So, and it's the whole generation is like that, but everybody, I mean, for the most part, there was, people, expressing condolences and, wishing, the man the best. But for the most part, the majority of the TMZ comments was all like dumb shit. So, I hope the man pulled through, bro. And I'm praying, because this man is a father. So he another brother more than, and that's not to say, white life ain't important. But the point I'm making is, I'm a big Rick Ross fan, and as with any other fan, you don't want to see another man get killed. I mean, pass away. And more importantly, you don't really just, for the country to be as polarized as it is right now, the last thing you want to do is be out there like wishing and I guess like being happy because somebody else died, and that it wasn't you, and it gives you something else, to brag about on YouTube or Facebook. So anyway, as more details come in, I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I wasn't gonna make a video about this, but I mean, just the comments section is really what got me, motivated to do this. Anyway, stay out of trouble, guys. Hit like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to go to artbyrico.com. That's ARTBYRICCO. Till next time, stay out of trouble.